Welcome everybody. Shade here. And we're running the Adventures of Sherlock again. I believe this is episode 11. Not sure how many are going to be left, but okay, horse. Whatever. Anyhow, so last time I mentioned we were going to run the Museum of Non-Star Quests. I believe it's this right here. So that is where we're at. So we're gonna go in here and check this out. Who is this guy? Oh,
Got something to say?
Shady Sam, huh? So let's see here.
Got something to say?
All right. So we just run over here. This place looks a lot different from vanilla because of all the mods I have. But where we want to go is over here to this guy.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
What is the Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn's secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye made from sacrificial blood.
It's terrible.
Ah, yes. That scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Alright, looks like we looked at all the displays. Why he's wearing the robes is beyond me, but whatever.
Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business? It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
Not sure if not sure if he is good or bad in this.
And here you are. I hope you found the museum to your liking.
Oh, good. I don't have to deal with throwing it away.
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum.
That is an important piece of history, but why? Let's find out who this Mehrunes Dagon is.
Ah, an excellent
Oops.
question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Sounds terrible. Hey, about this job you wanted done.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
Interesting.
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Sounds easy enough. What was this razor used for?
The Razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection.
Sure would. Alright, I heard enough.
Good luck finding the fragments.
Alright. So let's look at these notes that he said. Interesting. I'm not going to read all of this, so I will pause a moment on each page. You can pause it and read it for yourself. So, now we have to get the pieces of the past. And that will lead us to, he already mentioned Morthal. And the other 2, one's way over here, Dead Crone Rock. The other one's down here in Cracktusk Keep. So we'll go to Morthal first, I believe. And I cannot fast travel from this location. Duh, because I'm still inside. All right, so we're gonna go to Morthal, and we'll be back when we get there. Be right back. All right, we're here in Morthal, and the gentleman that it mentions is over here at the mill. He may be inside already. Looks like he might be here. There's a few different ways you can get it. You can sneak into his house and take it out of the trunk, or you can buy it. There's a few other ways of getting it, I think, but either
Unless
way.
it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do.
Well, maybe you've got a minute to spare.
The mill is my responsibility. And that's what I care about. That's all. Understand?
Let's see here. She upset about something.
The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic.
Well, hey, you don't trust the Jarl?
How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Falcon, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons. What help could Idgrud be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
Well, keep it in mind. So I'm looking for this Mayrune's razor thing.
Don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
Really? Silas says otherwise.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the Mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
See, at this point, if your persuade's high enough, you can persuade him, you can buy it, you can fight him for it, or you can just leave the conversation and go steal it. Me, I have the money. I'm just going to buy it.
Divines know the mill could use some new blades. All right, it's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house.
All right. Thank you.
See ya.
However, nobody else is in here. So I'll just... Anything in that chest, if you legally get it, isn't stealing. However, grabbing anything else is stealing. So there's all kinds of stuff here that you can snag. There's a couple of eggs right there. There's little bits and bobs everywhere, but I don't need it, so. So that's one piece. That is the hilt. And I'll actually get it put together so you guys can see what it looks like and what it does. Because frankly, Silas, I don't care about it, but you'll see why later. All right, next piece. We'll be back when we're outside the place. And we're outside Fall Creek because this is closest to the place. But I got approached by this dog. He's asking if there's a dog out there, so just some wolves.
The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Let me know if you have anything you need from me.
I'll be sure to remember that. I'm actually not staying here, buddy, so I'll be going now. And it's right up here. It's not that hard to get to. I'm just gonna go in here and wreck shop on these guys, but
Where did you come from? Only a fool himself gets around.
I guess I swung too late. I will show you where you can go in if you just want to sneak in. And they're gonna go after that fox. While that guy runs off that way, I'm gonna come in here.
Ain't this a surprise?
I'll have your head.
She'll take care of him.
I'll try and make
And I'm gonna take care of this guy.
It's the last of them.
They're really not that hard. Yeah, I'll take the pelts and the gold and dagger. I don't need any of that other stuff though. Oh, that was a wolf pelt. All right. I'll take that. Anything else of use over here? Doesn't look like it. Light armor book. I've already found that same book somewhere else, so it didn't give me a point in smithing.
I've got your
If you can be super stealthy, you can actually get up on that platform from the outside and come across and go drop down and go in this door down here, which is an apprentice lock, or you can go in through the top. I'll actually just go ahead and show you if I can get over there. Not really built for this at the moment. Yeah, you can run across the top, and then there's a hatch over there that you can go in. Can't see it, but it's over on the top back. Alright. Yeah, I'll just go through this way. See, if you go in through the normal way, you can find a key that helps you continue on easier, but I really don't care. I'm just going to... Yeah, it's a surprise. Big deal, buddy. Come on. Is that supposed to hurt? Ow. That looked like it hurt. Dagger, lockpick. Well, let's go ahead and hit the level up. We'll go health. And let's see here. Can I put any points in here at all? Well, I can on stuff that I'm not using. Nothing more on heavy armor. Nothing more on block. Oh well, we'll get it later. What do I have on here? Unrelenting force? Yeah, that'll work.
Force?
Okay, this guy has key. Ooh, it's actually got some decent stuff on him too. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to call Lydia in, not Lydia, Sophia in to take a bunch of the stuff. Then there's this chest here, level loot. Sure, I'll take it. Code of Malakath. If you didn't know, Malakath is basically the god of the orcs. Alright, I gotta bring in Sophia. Let's go ahead and up there.
Yes,
Hey, you.
I'm listening.
I really wish she'd keep her armor on.
Are you saying you don't trust me? Fair point, actually. I wouldn't trust me.
I don't know anybody that would trust you. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade Dawnbreaker. I'll show you why I'm picking up some of that stuff later. I think I already did. I can actually melt it down. I'll hang on to that for now. No, I don't. No, I won't. It's only useful in certain situations. I think might actually be it. But I would like to get to less. That. Yes, it's these hides that are so heavy. Plus, you know, that metal stuff doesn't help either. I'm going to put all these away for right now. That's better.
I'm glad that's
Alright.
good.
And then she's going to walk around. So, this is where you would come down if you walked across the top. You would come in right here. The only problem with coming in right there is you appear right here, and that guy is right inside that room. So that would actually make things a little bit harder. The other way, when you sneak in...
You're trying to upstage me, aren't you? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but I've had years of practice.
The other way you come in... Ooh, like those. Come in right here through this locked door. There's all kinds of little things around in here. I'm okay with this.
Oh,
I didn't want the
bandits are
longbow.
cowards.
There we go. When you sneak in, you come in through this door, and this is something you'd have to get by being sneaky. But I have the key, so I can just get in easier. And this is the vaults.
Oh,
They've actually got quite a bit of cool stuff in this location. Little bits that are just laying around that are quite useful. Then you've got these, which all have a button that you can access and get the little goodies. Lost Legends. We'll pick that up. I think that's going to give us a quest. Yeah. I'll take it. Yep. Forbidden Legend. That's a good one. I like doing that one. And if you need ingredients for food or potions, it's definitely a place to come because we got quite a bit of things in here. I don't need everything, but I am looking in all the locations. Alright, let's see here. Don't need that axe. Honeycomb. That's good. Lavender, okay. Take that. Nope. I don't know what's up in my throat today. I was fine until I hit record. Light armor. And I'll go ahead and take that. Sells for decent. Pelts. And then you come to this last room here, which has a few things as well. I didn't need that ruined book, but you know what? I'll grab them so I can show you guys something with the ruined books. Spider egg. Yeah, lots of reagents in here. Headband. Sure, why not? Sell it. It's light. There's one. There's two. Don't need the flour. I forget all the time that there's a string right here, which doesn't make any sense because when you snap it, you hear it and then you stop, and it's only for these things here to shoot across. Large sack, don't need it.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, you have a bad feeling about everything, Lydia. And hit that, and that swings that thing. Hit that. It's more of those darts that are way up there. Then you can open this in-depth chest. Oh, come on. Well, to be fair, I haven't put any points in lockpicking, so it's still as if I'm supposed to be getting you the game of lockpicking. Let's see here. Where's my lockpicking at? Yeah, it's right there. You know what? For the sake of this video, I'll put points in lockpicking so that it makes it easier and faster for me to do that. There's that one. Anything else back here? There's another sack down there, it looks like. Okay. Can't get to. Now, that is a pressure plate. It always is. And it shoots all kinds of stuff at you. From right there and there. Do you grab? Step off to the side. Oh, and also shoots from the ceiling right there. Alright, so there's two pieces. I always do that. Bump my weapon.
Huh?
Oh, Lydia. Out of my way, please. Thank you. And I'm just going to... Oh. Apparently there is no real quick about me popping a lock. See? Right there. Let's see here. See if I can actually show you that. There. I think... do this right. Go here, on here, up here. There's a chest there. But if you do it right, you can actually sneak in right through here up to this. Takes a little bit of finagling. Ooh, master lock, huh? Ooh, this is going to take a minute. Finally. Yeah. I mean, nothing's really great, but points in lockpicking is kind of what I wanted in the first place. Yeah, if you're out here, if you manage to sneak around without being seen, you should be able to sneak up right here and jump up. And then you can sneak around the top here. If your sneak is high enough, stealth, sneak, whatever, all the way around to here. And then into that hatch and assassinate the leader guy. Get his key. Or pickpocket it off him if you're good enough. So. Alright, so we'll be back when we're at the next location.